Thank God it's Friday, and so we will have Rebecca Black's Friday song on Kababayan LA. Are you ready for that? Well, whether or not you are, Kababayan LA starts right now. It's the weekend and I couldn't be happier because for some reason this week it felt like it went by really slow, I think. Jeremiah Abraham, our social networking expert here on Kababayan LA, our social media expert on the show. How are you?
Good. It's Friday.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since you were last year, no?
Yeah, just been kind of busy.
Busy
so,
and sick. Everyone's been sick
too. It's going around.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the flu.
Right. So first, everyone is still talking about the Japan earthquake. It's still trending on Twitter and also on Facebook. What are people saying now?
It was trending all throughout, even when it first started and a couple weeks after. I actually checked this morning. It wasn't trending anymore. But that doesn't mean the buzz isn't still going around online. So now it's just a bunch of the campaigns, a lot of outcry for support and relief, and just general good positive sentiments to the people in Japan.
Right, and this is a good follow-up to what we had yesterday. There was no Kababayan LA yesterday, if you were wondering. We had a 2-hour multi-language special instead on Japan, and it was just really tremendous, like how people are helping. And you know, it's depressing, but there's still there is this feeling of hope for the people in Japan. What are some of those efforts online that are being organized?
I mean, a lot of people are doing, if you remember with the Typhoon Ondai relief, a lot of people did like events, benefit concerts and shows and whatnot, and fundraising evenings. So people are doing the same thing for Japan. So you get a lot of like Facebook event invites. One of the most innovative ones that I actually saw was called the Quakebook Project, and those it's a Twitter-based digital publication. So they're getting a collection of people's reflections and images and their experiences from Japan, and they're actually going to publish it into a digital production. And they have deals with Amazon and Sony to put it out there.
So this is like a digital scrapbook, right?
And you're getting people, artists like Yoko Ono, in it as well.
What do you think would have happened, Jer, if this happened before the age of Facebook and Twitter?
I mean, we would probably be watching the news. We'd be reading the newspaper. News wouldn't be out there as quickly, and we'd probably still be trying to make sure our loved ones are okay.
What about organizing events? Because I hear that a lot of organizations organize events in hours, fundraising events through the use of Facebook. They invited just people there because, you know, to organize an event, to actually conceptualize an event and to actually promote it to people, you need more time for it.
Yeah, no, before it would take like a week.
A week, 2
and you'd
weeks,
have to make all these calls, and you'd have to push press releases out there to different publications, and now you can just get a gathering together in like an hour or two,
right? Because
and
of
have
social
people
media.
donate,
And because of that, also what you mentioned earlier was very good as well. A good insight, Jer, that we would probably still be calling to our relatives in Japan, making sure that they're okay. But see, now because of the age of the internet, we have emails like this. Let me read this. This is very touching. It came from somebody called Anne in Sendai, Japan, and this has been going around. It was sent to us, all of us here at LA 18. One of the paragraphs says, no one has washed for several days. We feel grubby, but there are so much more important concerns than that for us now. I love this feeling away of non-essentials, living fully on the level of instinct, of intuition, of caring, of what is needed for survival, not just of me, but of the entire group.
And that's really touching, and it's very inspiring to see responses like that, and just the fact that they're composed.
Right.
They're very composed in the face of disaster.
What about, Jer, this trait that we all have, human beings have? We have short memory. And today is actually the 3rd week of what happened in Japan. And you see, like you said, it's not even trending anymore. So does this have a correlation, like social media plus the power to extend the memory of people, the power to remind people that something bad like this happened and we still need to help?
Yes and no, because I think in general people online have a short attention span. That's why YouTube videos are like 3 minutes long. You know, like if a YouTube video is like 10 minutes or even like 15 minutes, I'll probably watch the first couple and then like not do it anymore. So yes and no to your question. I think it does a good job with pushing it out there like a month or two after, but it has to be more captivating as it goes along.
And it actually has to be relevant as well.
Yes.
All right. We'd like to close out this this block with this wonderful Polynesian dance from a Kababayan, and she actually would like to dedicate this to the people in Japan still, and just a reminder to everyone that they still need our help and our prayers. We will be back for more in Kababayan LA. Don't go away.